Hi, Maria Gracia here, owner of GetOrganizedNow.com. If you have a lot of reading to catch up on, then today's video is definitely for you. I'm going to give you some tips on how I get through all of my reading material in a given day, and I hope that's of some benefit to you. Now, first, it's very important to assess the amount of reading that you want to accomplish. Most people way overestimate the amount of reading they can do in a given day. If your magazine pile is this high and you only have that much time in your day, then you have way too much, and it's time to weed out some of that reading material so you can actually realistically catch up. Now, my next tip has to do with gathering all of your reading material and putting it all in one place, because you will probably have some free moments throughout the day, and it will be nice if you do have, a free 10 minutes here, a free 10 minutes there, if you don't have to go searching for the book or magazine or paper that you need to read, etc. So have a basket in your house where you can put any reading material, so that when you do have those unexpected free moments, that you can just grab your reading material and you don't have to go searching for what you're looking for. My next tip has to do with having a grab and go bag. Okay, now what I usually do is when I am going to my daughter's dance practice, or if I am maybe going to a doctor's appointment and I know there's going to be some waiting time involved, I stick all my material, my reading material that I want to read in a tote bag, and then I just kind of grab that tote bag and go. And whenever I'm at practice and I'm just waiting, then I have something to read, and I'm actually catching up on the reading material that I found to be important. I'm not just grabbing any old magazine off the shelf if I'm like at the doctor's office, for example. So it's nice to have that grab and go bag with you. Now, my final tip today has to be with not leaving your reading time up to chance. Okay, and that means that you'll read if you can find 5 minutes in your day, and that doesn't always happen because life takes over and there's a lot of stuff that needs to get done during the day. But many of us do have to get a bunch of reading done. For example, I need to get reading done for business, and I do some educational reading, and something might come in the mail that I need to read, and I do a lot of reading for leisure because I belong to a book club. Now, the way that I get all of that done is I actually schedule a specific time to read. Now, in the afternoon, I allocate about 20 minutes for any business, educational, any kind of household reading, that I need to take care of, the really important stuff. And, excuse me, then during that 20 minutes, I sit down in a nice quiet spot. I'm very focused, and I get through all of that reading. I don't answer my phone. It's uninterrupted reading time, and I do it basically every single weekday. Now, as far as my leisure reading, I generally leave that to the evening hours, right before I go to bed. I kind of lay in bed and I read for 15 or 20 minutes, and that's when most of that is done. And of course, there are going to be some times during the day when, I do have some free time here and there, and when that happens, of course, I can grab out of my reading pile, either my home reading pile or, my business reading pile, or, my tote bag if I'm on the go. So that is how I get through my reading throughout the week, and I can get a whole bunch of reading done just by using those 3 tips. Now, I'm sure you have your own tips for how you get through your reading. If you do, please leave them in the comments field. I know many of our other readers would love to read about how you accomplish your reading goals. And if you like this video, please click the like link. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm Maria Gracia, owner of GetOrganizedNow.com. I hope this video will help you get through your reading goals. And remember, there is no better time to get organized than to get organized now.